So, I've been scrolling through my social media feeds, Instagram, Threads, and even YouTube, and I realized that since 2025, a lot of persons are still asking for help with learning how to day trade, threading or tweeting, I need to learn how to trade, I need more trader friends. Is there any community or group that you guys can refer to teach me how to day trade and things like that? And I have realized that most of the recent day trading videos that is introductory to day trading is starting from somewhere in the middle. Like they're just jumping onto their trading view and open up their watches and say, okay, guys, these are pairs that you need to trade, and this is what you need to do, and this is where you need to go, without giving a formalized breakdown to persons who are totally novice to day trading to help them understand what they're even getting into and how to navigate from ground zero up. So in this video, my goal is to share with you guys a 2026 beginner's guide into day trading, where I will be breaking down all the tools you need, what is day trading, what you're getting yourself into as a day trader, market sessions, trading tools, and even the brokers. So, if you're new here, my name is Andre, and I've been day trading for over 5 years now, where I've learned from multiple seven-figure earning mentors, and I've experienced some amount of success from myself as well while doing day trading. And the purpose of my channel is to educate and help you improve your trading experience. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so just to recap before we dive in, this is just a summary of what we'll be looking at in this video. If you're totally new to the concept of trading, I would suggest that you get a notebook just to take some notes, because you never know what gems you're going to hear in this video that you might need to make a note of, right? So in this video, we will be looking at what is day trading, the different market sessions, trading tools, which involves platforms, infrastructure, or applications, etc., that you might need to download in order to learn or to be consistent with being a trader, and of course, various brokers. All right. So, what is day trading? Day trading is a style of trading where a trader opens and closes trades within the same trading day by means of buying and selling of a currency pair or stock without holding that position overnight. Now, as a day trader, as you grow and as you learn, you will realize that there are times where you ended up actually holding trades for much longer than expected, because of course you cannot predict the market. You can only put yourself in a position to take advantage of the opportunity that the market presents when the market is ready to move. So you might end up finding yourself holding trades overnight. And to add to that as well, I would say that there are three different types of traders, right? So there is day trader, there is a scalper, and there is swing trader. Swing traders are persons who hold trades for up to a week, 5 days or more. And scalpers are persons who opens and closes their trades within 5 minutes to an hour. So those persons are not really holding their trades for the entire move. And they just need to get in the market, make some quick profit, and just get out. So as a day trader, that sometimes overlap with a scalper or a swing trader. It all depends on how fast the trading setup actually plays out. The main goal of trading is to take advantage of short-term price movements by analyzing price charts, market structure, and key economic events to identify opportunities where price move up or down over a short period of time, minutes or hours, etc. So there are different types of Forex market, but for the purpose of this video and the types of market that I trade, I will be looking only at the Forex market and the indices market. Of course, there's a stock market, there's the commodities market, there's the futures market. All those types of market are different types of market. Sometimes you're trading the same assets or the same currency pairs that you would trade in the Forex market, in those markets as well. But there's different types of market, and the onus is on you to go and do your research as somebody who is new to trading before actually putting up real money to trade with. All right. So back to what I was saying. There's the Forex market, which is the foreign exchange market. The Forex market is where currencies are traded, such as GBP, USD, USD, JPY, and so forth. It is the largest and most liquid market in the world. Trades happen 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. However, on Sundays, the market opens at 4 p.m. EST. That's for the Sydney session. So looking at the indices market, the indices market represents the performance of a group of companies within the stock market, Examples include the S&P 500, Nasdaq 100, Dow Jones, which is the US 30, DAX 40, just to name a few. When trading in the indices market, you're not trading a single company. You're trading the overall performance of a market or a basket of companies. Market sessions. So let's take a look at market sessions, guys. So with market sessions, there are four major market sessions, as you can see here. There's a London session, the New York session, Sydney session, and the Tokyo session. Now, for the London session, this market opens at around 3 a.m. EST and closes at 11 a.m. EST, which overlaps with the New York market, which opens at 8 a.m. EST and closes at 4 p.m. EST. Now, in this overlap right here, as you can see down here, most active hours, high volume. This is saying that these two markets are one of the most traded markets in the world, the London and the New York market, especially during the overlap period. In this period, which is the overlap period, the market has high volume of traders, so there is high liquidity as a result of that. And with that being said, you can take advantage of opportunities much faster. Trades play out much faster in this session, especially if there is high impact news or economic data that is coming out, because that as well helps to move the market much faster than anticipated. For example, let's say we're trading on a Friday and it is NFP, which stands for non-farm payroll. Now, if there's an economic event like the NFP that is coming out on a Friday, which normally happens around the first Friday of each month, the market is very, very volatile around that time. If you're a new trader, you would normally hear persons making recommendations that you stay away from the market because during that time it is very, very volatile. However, if you're a skilled trader who is consistent and you're learning and you're improving day by day, trading in this market session where there's an overlap, you can definitely take advantage of as much opportunity as possible. Of course, guys, without over trading. So as I said, the New York market opens at 8 a.m. EST and closes at around 4 p.m. EST. The Sydney session is a market session where there's low volume inside the market. This is the market session that actually moves the slowest. So if you're trading pairs like AUD USD, Euro USD, you can anticipate that you're not going to get a lot of movement. However, if you're a new trader, I would recommend that these sessions are sessions that you focus on trading because it allows you to develop on your technical skills and understand price movement at a slower pace. Now, with the Tokyo session where there's an overlap with the Sydney session, the Tokyo session opens at around 7 p.m. EST and closes at midnight, which is 12 a.m. EST. With the Tokyo session, guys, if you're trading certain pairs, which involves, for example, USD JPY, from my experience with trading this pair for over a year now, I can confirm that pairs like USD JPY provides a lot of opportunity, especially in the Tokyo session. So for example, let's say you're just learning how to trade and you have a 9 to 5 job. You don't have to be worried about, okay, you're not going to be able to catch any moves or you're not going to be able to take advantage of any opportunity from the London market or from the New York market. You can trade in the Tokyo session, guys. So trade in the Tokyo session, as I said, this session opens at 7 p.m. EST. If you're somebody who is interested in learning how to trade and you have a 9 to 5 job, let's say you work from 8 to 4:30 or from 8 to 5, there is more than enough time for you to leave work, get home, and do a pre-market analysis to understand what is happening with this market and take advantage of the opportunity that this market brings. So from my experience with trading USD JPY, I realized that this pair is more volatile in the Tokyo session, especially from times from 8:30 p.m. EST going all the way back into the London session, guys. So this is a pair that I would say you can take advantage of in the Tokyo session. Now, if we come back over here, let's take a look at the various markets, such as the Forex market and the indices market, and the different market sessions that is ideal for trading. So with the Forex market is a market that is ideal for trading in the New York session and in the London session as well. However, as you can see from this arrow that I've placed inside the box, to make a note that if you're trading pairs like USD JPY that moves a lot in the Tokyo session, this is more ideal as well. However, Forex market in general is more volatile in the New York session and the London session as well, depending on the currency pair that you're trading. For example, if you're trading pairs like GBP, JPY, which is not on this list right now, that's a pair that moves a lot in the London session. Right? Looking at the indices market, and looking at assets like US 30, NAS 100, and the S&P 500, the indices market is more volatile in the New York session, and 90% of the trading opportunities that presents itself comes at around the New York session, guys. So if you're trading in the indices market, trading anytime after 5 p.m. is setting up yourself for failure, because during that time, majority of the time, the market is consolidating over into the next day. So trading the indices market in the New York session is 100% recommended and is more ideal. Up next, we're speaking about trading tools. So, so TradingView, which is one of the most popular trading platforms around the world. If you're a day trader or if you're a trader in general and you do not know what TradingView is, then something is definitely wrong. So TradingView is used for charting and analysis. This is definitely a platform that I would say you need to have if you're considering learning how to day trade or learning how to trade in general. And Trade Locker. Trade Locker platform, like TradingView, provides the opportunity to traders to do charting and analysis, plus trade execution as well. However, it is important to note that not all trading brokers allows trading on TradeLocker platform because it is not as compatible with the platform as yet. This is, I would say, one of the most recent improvements in the trading space. As before TradeLocker, most traders would take their trades on these two platforms here, which is MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. So MetaTrader 4 and 5 is a platform that allows traders to execute their trades, right? And these platforms have been around for well over a decade or even longer than that. However, these platforms doesn't provide the modernized trading features like TradeLocker and TradingView. However, majority of traders up to this day still execute their trades on MT5 and MT4. Trading economics. Trading economic is an essential platform to day traders and traders around the world that provides economic news and calendar. So this platform is a very important platform as well, which is something that you need to familiarize yourself with if you're new to day trading. As this platform, like Forex Factory, provides fundamental economic data, such as, for example, let's say the Federal Reserve or the central bank of another country decides to increase the interest rate. Platforms like Trading Economics and Forex Factory allows us to see or have insight about news events, which allows us to make more informed decisions as day traders, right? FX hours is also another underrated tools that I realize that a lot of persons don't mention to new traders. If you're a new trader, from my perspective, it takes a while for you to come up the learning curve to understand all these various tools and platforms that you need to understand, let alone the different trading markets. So applications like FX hours allows us to track market sessions, open and close. So for example, as I said earlier, let's say you're new to trading, you have a 9 to 5 job. Having an application like this on your phone with real-time notification allows you to see when a market closes and when a market opens. You will get a notification on your phone that says the New York market has just closed and the Sydney session is now open. And when the Tokyo session is open, you will also get a notification on your phone that says the Tokyo session is now open. So this tool is very handy. It allows you to see the various movement and when the markets open and when they close, which also allows you to make a more informed decision about which market session you would like to trade in or which market session works best for you. Brokers. So when it comes to brokers, as I've discussed before, a broker is a platform or a company that allows you the opportunity to execute your trades in the live market. There are many brokers that you can choose from when it comes to day trading. So let's take a look at a few of them. So if we go over to the TradingView platform here, the TradingView platform has a list of regulated brokers that is listed or registered on their platform that allows you to sign up and execute trades. So for example, and also guys, when you come to this point on the page, as you can see here, you can also filter on all the Forex brokers. So some of the brokers listed here includes Awanda, Forex.com, CMC Market, among a few others, right? There's a long list of brokers that you're able to choose from. right? And if you're supposed to trade in the futures market, these are some of the brokers that is also listed on their website as well. You can download the TradingView app on your PC, on your cell phone, or you can just sign up and utilize the platform in your browser. When it comes to TradingView, as you can see here, I'm already signed in. I'm just going to show you guys my watch list. So currently, I'm only interested in trading two pairs, which is USD JPY and the NAS 100. These are the only two pairs that I trade. So let's take a look at what the chart actually looks like. So when you come to TradingView, this is what the layout will look like. So the blank chart will look like pretty much. And after signing up and creating an account, if you're also interested in seeing more brokers that is registered on the platform, you can also click on the trading panel tab and that would open the list of brokers. For example, for myself, this broker, FP Market, is a broker that I'm currently using to execute my trades. So let's get back to the presentation. Like TradingView, TradeLocker is also another platform that allows a lot of brokers to register on their platform. So once you sign up with TradeLocker, it's easy for you to find a broker as well. So let's take a look at some of the brokers that is available on the TradeLocker platform. So now we're on the TradeLocker platform. And if we go to Trading Hub and we scroll down to brokers, we will be able to see a list of brokers that is available on the TradeLocker platform. Now, this list is not exhaustive. There are many more brokers that is available on this platform. As you can see over here, we can filter by the various markets that we're trading by. For example, let's say we want to see brokers who allows you to trade Forex or brokers who allows you to trade indices. We can easily filter on the various markets. So let's go back to the presentation. Mentor investment. Last but not least, this is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself as somebody who is interested in learning how to become a day trader or learning how to become a trader. You need to have a mentor, somebody who is able to guide you and help you along the way. Most persons, they come into trading, try to do it by themselves, end up quitting sooner or later and walking away saying that trading is a scam and trading doesn't work. A mentor is somebody who is an experienced trader who helps guide, teach, and support other traders as they learn how to trade in the financial markets. So with that being said, that's it for this video. And I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you learned something from this video or enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like or a comment in the comment section below. And remember to subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video.